So I have a few pretty good work from home jobs for you today. I have an evening shift position, a part-time job, and a job that doesn't require any related work experience. Now, in full disclosure, the part-time job does have location restrictions. In the evening shift job, they do have a preference for those of you who live in Ohio. But I'm going to come right out and say it. If you don't live in Ohio, just go ahead and apply for it anyway, because they indicate that as just a preference, not a requirement. So we're just going to jump right into these jobs. So the evening shift work from home job is with the Cleveland Clinic. So this is a contact center support operator level 1 position. It's a full-time remote position. They tell us it's a remote job, but as we scroll way down this job lead, they tell us down here they have a preference for candidates who live in the state of Ohio. Now I consider this to be a preferred qualification. They're not requiring you live in Ohio. And as far as pay, they don't show us how much they're going to pay anywhere on this job description. So I turned to Google, checked out their AI overview, and it tells us a Cleveland Clinic contact center support operator level 1 typically earns between $34,000 and $49,000 annually. The average base salary is around $41,000 per year. Hourly rates can range from $16 to $21 per hour, with an average of $18 per hour. But there's no way I can guarantee that's how much you'll make. You'll have to work that out with them. So going back to this job description, they tell us this is a remote role and you'll work from 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Some flexibility will be needed with an additional start time of noon to 8:30 p.m., including every other weekend and holiday. So this is your typical call center kind of position. You'll answer inbound calls and search database or reference material to obtain needed information to transfer caller to appropriate destination within established metrics and productivity standards. You process special protocols for main campus, including Stock Team, LVAD, Patient Plus, Transplant, and Ortho Reconstruction Hotline. Handle calls for multiple hospital sites, including Main Campus, Avon Hospital, Euclid Hospital, Hillcrest Hospital, and South Point Hospital. Offer special assistance to persons who are unable to dial or are in emergency situations. Provide relay service for hearing impaired callers. Answer routine questions and provide information to the public about the organization using electronic databases and other tools and reference materials. You'll perform various data entry tasks and, in emergency situations, answer internal medical emergency calls as a backup to maintain business continuity. And last but not least, you'll work in Epic to view or look up patient information using the house census and provide patients with appointment details such as location, provider, date and time, those sort of things. And what they're looking for is someone who has a high school diploma or a GED and 1 year of call or contact center or telephone operator experience or 2 years of customer service experience. And they list some preferred qualifications, and as far as I'm concerned, whenever I see preferred, that means it's preferred, it's not required. They prefer you have emergency medical dispatch certification, they prefer you have experience in healthcare or a related field, and they prefer candidates are located in Ohio, and we already talked about your location. So this job has a potential average salary of about $18 per hour. If you like this one with the Cleveland Clinic, you can find the application details in the description area. This is job number 1. So the part-time job I have is with Bryan University. This is for a content marketing assistant. It is a remote job. They're going to pay you $20 to $25 per hour. You'll be working up to 20 hours per week, but they're only able to hire remotely in the states of Arizona, Idaho, Indiana, Florida, Ohio, Missouri, Nevada, South Carolina, Texas, and Utah. So this is a real administrative heavy kind of position. You'll produce various reports on a weekly basis and assist with monthly marketing procedures as needed, such as organic SEO reports and lead reports. You'll perform daily maintenance of social media comments within the Meta Business Suite and on LinkedIn. Solicit Google and Facebook reviews weekly and respond to comments within the Google Business Profile. Perform weekly faculty, staff, and class schedule updates within WordPress. Assist with the development of long and short form content such as editorials, announcements, awards, and SEO articles. Assist in creating social media content in collaboration with a senior content marketing developer and copywriter. And assist with gathering and collecting various assets such as photos, links, and statistics. They'd like you to have an associate's degree or about 1 year of relevant experience. And when it comes to a degree, they want that to be in digital marketing, communications, or business administration. You have content development and copywriting examples, and you're comfortable using Microsoft Excel. You have experience with social media platforms, and you can demonstrate experience with Canva or a similar design software. And they prefer you have at least 1 year experience of social media content development. They also prefer you have at least 1 year of long form and short form copywriting experience. They prefer you have experience with WordPress or other CMS, and they prefer you have experience with Meta Business Suite. And those 4 things are just preferred. They're not required. And I just noticed this down here. They want you to be able to work at least 15 to 20 hours per week. So they're going to pay you $20 to $25 per hour for this part-time content marketing assistant position, but you need to live in one of these states. If you like this job, you can find the application details in the description area. This is job number 2. So moving on to the no experience needed work from home job. This one comes to us from Coro Health, and this is for a P2P appeals coordinator. It's a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. No location restrictions anywhere on this job description that I can see. And right here on this job description, they tell us they're going to pay you $18.27 per hour. And you'll be working Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. You don't have to live in the Eastern Time Zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. So in this job, you'll be on the phone about 60% of your day. You'll call payers to schedule peer-to-peer calls with Coro Health medical directors. You also call payers in cases that are past peer-to-peer scheduled time frame, document information from payer call in Coro Health proprietary system, and they will train you on that. Whenever we see a proprietary system, they are going to have to train you on it because it's their system. No one else uses it. You'll enter account status into multiple databases, support various functions within the department such as case entry support, peer-to-peer support, and appeal support. And you'll do all that while working independently, but you must also be able to collaborate and work within a team setting. So you must love communicating with others over the phone. You're a really good communicator. You're detail-oriented. You can multitask. You're also a problem solver. You're a team player. You can work in a fast-paced environment. And you're able to strictly adhere to HIPAA and high-tech compliance. They want you to have a high school diploma or equivalent. They prefer you have a bachelor's degree, and that's just preferred. It's not required. They also prefer you have call center experience, just preferred, not required. And it's a plus you have an understanding of denials processes for Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial and managed care product lines. And that's just a plus, it's not required. And they also prefer you have prior experience of accessing hospital EMRs and payer portals. And that too is just preferred, not required. They do want you to be proficient using Microsoft Excel, and you have accurate keyboarding skills. You should be able to type at least 30 words per minute. So they're going to pay you, according to this job description, $18.27 per hour, and that is firm. And they'll provide you with a pretty decent suite of benefits. And remember, they're also going to train you on the proprietary system. So if you like this no experience needed work from home job, you can find the application details in the description area. This is job number 3. Alrighty, there you go. We just went over 3 pretty decent work from home jobs, but remember, at least one of them has location restrictions, and one of them is a no experience needed work from home job. And if you're looking for more easy work from home jobs, check out this video right here. Good luck to all of you who apply, and as always, thank you so much for visiting, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.